Stop scrolling. You got to hear this story.
So coming out of high school, like I said, I was very rebellious. Me and my mom used to bump heads a lot because I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and she had her ways. And so basically, we got into it and kind of led me to getting kicked out of the house. Basically, like, you don't want to follow my rules, you can get out. And then so I left, and basically running around with people that I shouldn't have, affiliated gang members, older people that been around the streets for a long time. And then you just start clicking with certain people that are in that type of lifestyle, with selling drugs and doing stuff that you shouldn't be, robbing people and all kinds of stuff like that. I always wanted to make a name for myself. I wanted to be the baddest, the coolest, whatever you want to call it. Looking to be the big dog, I wanted to be like Scarface, right? I wanted to be pushing kilos and kilos and make all this money. Did a lot of small time stuff, selling cocaine, crack, uh, learned how to cook crack, in and out of jail, and in and out of the system. Been locked up more times than I can count. We used to do these things like, so I'd get locked up and I'd come out and we'd do these things called come up licks. So we'd ride out to Colleen and jack people's rims right on their cars, like, and then we'd turn around and go buy a few ounces of some dope, flip it, and start making money, right? Did a lot of evil stuff, a lot of bad things. Thank God for God's mercy. Thank God for God's grace. Thank God for God's hand, who had his hand over me the whole time. Was in shootouts. I mean, did all kinds of stuff, man. My mom and dad get saved in the year 2016. During that time, that's when my mom was like really surrendered over everything to the Lord and was basically interceding for me, right? Praying for me all the time, her and my dad. And but the prayers of a faithful mother, man. For anybody who's listening, prayer is very powerful. And there's power in prayer. There's power in the word. And if you have a loved one struggling with addictions or running the streets or in and out of the system and in prison or whatever, never stop praying. It doesn't matter what the situation looks like, how dark it is. Keep praying and interceding for your loved one because there's going to be breakthrough at the end.
This is a clip from the Redeem Legion podcast, episode 10. You can find it on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Listen to it today.